Pain, bills, overcrowded waiting rooms, pricey prescriptions, and more bills are not the things you'll find here at the Transition Clinic. Located next to United Regional's emergency room is a small clinic designed to help patients who are vulnerable, financially insecure, and in desperate need of additional care following their stay at the hospital. After being in Wichita Falls for 32 years, Dr. Brian Hull says he's proud to have a clinic that looks after people in our community who matter the most.
A large part of what we do is help them get prescriptions. Cost of medicines are very, very high. We treat a lot of chronic disease problems, hypertension, diabetes, infections, and we help patients that are either unfunded or underfunded, don't have enough resources. We help them transition out of the hospital into the outpatient setting.
Among their most popular and effective treatments at the Transition Clinic is their program for diabetic patients.
We have a diabetic education program that's amazing. I have staff that'll come in and sit in this room for an hour with the patient and make sure that they understand how to treat their disease. We have a food box program. We can actually give them a box of food and shows them the proper type of food to eat and the resources how to obtain that.
Dr. Hull is also a big advocate for their heart failure clinic, where patients with chronic congestive heart problems receive extensive hands-on care that would otherwise cost hundreds of dollars elsewhere.
We can see the patients on a daily basis, and we can make sure that they're maintaining the right medication profile, that we can look for signs and symptoms of worsening disease and try to intercept that by giving them maybe an IV medicine to take fluid off, checking their oxygen level, their blood pressure, the basic things in a very comfortable setting.
Comfortable and away from the emergency room. Unfortunately, the ER is where most patients go first to get their treatment for only minor illnesses.
The problem with that is, number one, it's for emergencies. It's always very busy. When a patient shows up with a non-emergent problem, it takes the same amount of personnel to get them through the system, so they're tying up resources, time, and the finances that it takes to run that.
Dr. Hull advises patients to see him and others at the clinic for care that gives people the red carpet treatment.
The quality of care, the quality of life that the patient gets, they get to stay at home, they get to come and visit with us instead of spending 10 hours in the ER or 2 or 3 days in the hospital. And I'm a doctor, I love hospitals, but you don't want to hang out there.